Welcome, gentle viewers, to day 25 of Blueprints. And I forgot I got the sauna in the last episode. So now we have 90 steps to start off with. That's awesome. So, lot of things to check out today. Hopefully in day 25, not like me blocking my path immediately. Let's start by heading to the fountain. Oh, and also a package because we went to the mailroom. Brass compass, sleeping mask, and 2 gems. It was shipped on the 30th. I think that fits. Today is the 30th, I think. Not quite sure. Awesome. Great to have the compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. And the sleeping mask. Because I have learned that my biggest nemesis is steps. One of the things we discovered last episode is how to log into the terminals, which was interesting. We could all do all kinds of cool stuff there. We haven't found a use for the admin passwords yet, though, which I think we need to find a server somewhere. And I have theories on where the server is. Okay, finally. Also, I've been wanting to go to the tomb for so long because we learned a few episodes ago that it's connected to the underground beneath the manor. Each time you dropped a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. So you have to do a lot of backtracking. Okay, this is exciting. Wow. This is bigger than I expected. We don't have the thing to light torches. Candles and stuff. Some of them are lit, not all of them though. My cat is here right next to me eating kibble. I hope you don't hear that too loudly. Random crates. It's a decrepit tomb. And here are the various... Oh. Okay, hold on. We have extensive notes on the Aegean angels. We have the plow, was Rinna the paragon of gardening. We have a spade, pitchfork, chimney sweep, broom, riding crop, and scepter. Now, it occurs to me that I have to now remember whether or not they're holding their tools up or down. This is the riding crop. I only wrote what they were, not whether or not they're holding them up or down. I bet this opens once we have this correct. They were also labeled with numbers. This is in the chapel where we see these depictions. Spade? Yeah, the cook. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the chapel. And, ooh. What's going on here? Open only in the event of my death. Is this St. Clair's tomb? If so, then this is extremely morbid. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, sober fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition? Thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memory, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains. And the wild holly, that is the plant. It's a holly. The wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in the sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression of whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants you in a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. I wish I had the magnifying glass. It looks like Orindia Angel or something like that. Well, not a lot of hints gleaned from this letter, but it is beautiful in a very sad way. It seems like Simon and Sinclair had a pretty special relationship. I wonder what the relationship between Simon and his grandfather Simon was. Because it seems like, I mean, it's a bit strange that Sinclair and his uncle are so close, if maybe Simon and his grandfather weren't close, or maybe Simon's grandfather died very early on when Simon was young. We don't know. No, actually, we do know that Simon... Oh, yeah, okay. All we know is that Sinclair and Simon the Elder grew up together and at least went off to college, both of them. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? It's not a dead end because we can get to the underground here. Oh, I should probably read about this room. This Sinclair family crypt is as gloomy as it is immense. The true Sinclair legacy lies here, resting underneath the stones, a parade of distant relations and forgotten ancestors. Type black print, dead end, outer room, unusual, first time we draft it. Okay, so one theory is because we learned how to, in the workshop, build something that breaks brittle walls, and we were able to break a wall in the secret garden, although this looks like a secret door rather than something we're going to break. I suspect it'll maybe open up once we do whatever we need to do in the chapel. So without further ado, we will be back here. Oh, this also looks like a secret door. Okay, we'll see. We will be back here. Nice to start with 2 gems and 6 gold. I'm going to be super careful about dead ends. And all kinds of stuff. gonna grab the Parlor right away to make sure I have tons of gems. There are 2 true statements. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There's only 1 true statement. Interesting. Let's say this one is true. And this one is true. Then this one is false. And the gems would be in here. And it works, right? Well, let's say this one is false. Then this one is true. And then this one is false. Which makes you not be able to know which one it is in. And I don't think the game ever works like that, being ambiguous about, like, you have to guess 50-50. But that's not airtight. I'm kind of just making assumptions. What if this one is false? And then one of these is false. Oh, if this one is false, then this one has to be false. Because both of these can't be true. Well, there is only 1 true statement. No, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It's here. Yay. Kind of looks like he's looking at you, isn't it? Oh, that's funny. Courtyard gives me 2 gems, but costs 1 gem. But then gives me 1 gem and doesn't cost any gems. And gives me more exit opportunities. We'll always draw a library while drafting in this room. I need a key, and I think in the library there is finally a book for me to read that I'm interested in reading. Oh, interesting. Oh. Look at that. I'm gonna have a fair amount of tea to soften my throat. There's a lot of interesting information here. So, we've heard about this red guard off and on in this game, and there's a big theme about red. And I was in the classroom in the last episode, and there's this coloring worksheet that the students were doing, and all of them said that their favorite color was red. And a red flag was in the classroom. I think there's a lot of red guard propaganda going on. So, and this seems to confirm that. So let's take a look at the checkout card. Oh, the package was shipped on the 30th of November, and now it's December 1st. I'm gonna write that down. Day 25, 1st of December. And another thing, we've been picking up these music sheets, and I have 8 of them now. And there are one bold word per sheet, which spells out the sentence, first words on the sheets are true, message. So I don't know if that means I'm misunderstanding something about this, or that there's more sheets, music sheets that I need to find. But either way, I don't really understand, because I don't see like looking at the first words on the sheet doesn't really tell me anything interesting. So I need to look at it more. But I'm gonna write down here something else as well. Around Mary's disappearance, I think. She went missing February 21st, 87. So Detective Bond Margle is checking out the history of Orindia shortly after Mary's disappearance, and Mary checked out the book a month before her disappearance. Sinclair checks it out 3 years before Lady Epson dies, or 2 years, and then we check it out 6 years later. Very interesting. Okay, let's read this book. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition, by Caleb Manning. Caleb Manning? We know who that is. Yeah, Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White are suspects of the Trinsdale bombing. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Ruffington Red Publishing. We need to find an original copy of this book. Oh my god. Talk about censoring. What the hell? Here's her crown. Crown that was stolen from the museum. Blank, the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Blank is no longer blank, blank, known to the average citizen. Blank, 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 blank of the elder generation. Blank, blank. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Okay, I'm going to read this properly. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen. Of the average citizen E of the elder generation. Why is that one E not censored? Oh, it's just poor censoring. I wonder if I had the magnifying glass, it would work better. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Chapter 1, Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king, Black, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. 2nd era. It was the 4th king who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. Period. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, a land steeped in tradition. As the 2nd era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions... Reading this is making me thirsty, and it's hurting my throat. Ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating in the bountiful resources of their lands, developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the 3rd era was defined by commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for their promise of prosperous, bright future. I'm looking at the map. So in the classroom, there was 3 flags in the coloring assignment that children were doing, and each flag had one of these 3 marks. I'm sure of it. At least 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna have to cross-reference that, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of this so I have at least 2 of these flags. Ooh, there's a note. Oh, Detective Von Margle is a member of the Red Guard. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you're not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, although I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed, so the first edition, specifically. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Now we can't read what's behind it, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so, but why did the detective check it out twice? Fourth Era. As the kingdom entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Deciletes III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. As the king of no one move, went, castle, or were unbecoming common folk, these voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Oh, okay. That's funny. Deciletes was renowned as the king of no one. When he made the decision to move something castle and court behind, the people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Era of ruin. After the passing of King Deciletes III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Deciletes IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, which ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets stained in red. The pacification of Fen. Morning Bay. There's no censoring here. Interesting. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch-Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Jesus. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Black flags is interesting because the children of Blackwater were the ones that potentially did the Chinsel bombing or stole the ruby crown of Orinda Ares. The current era, Era 6. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch-Ares, and Eraja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and the birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. Blank, blank. Dang, I want the uncensored version. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna wait on this for a second. Don't need the aquarium. I don't want freezer yet, but the commissary is going to be useful. I might be able to get a hammer. Not yet. Okay, we need more money. I'm gonna do the nursery even though it's a dead end because we have many more options. And we need this. I know I'm gonna need the steps. Red Prince. So Mary is writing a red potential propaganda or like a tongue-in-cheek thing. There's such a red theme going on. We need to figure out why. There's the red flag. I would really like to get the pump room, so I'm gonna get this. Because I feel like I can do a lot with the pump room. Sauna is good. But bedroom would also be good. Because we get those countless bonuses. Because of the sleep mask as well. Look at that. Oh, nice. Our courtyard is powerful. And the hammer. Look at that. What a save. Okay, it would be nice to get the metal detector. For more resources. Let's do the pantry. Because that way I'll get enough money for the metal detector. And we'll be able to break the trunks while we're at it. I feel like I've really sort of leaned into, or sort of, yes, keys. That's awesome. Started learning how to play the game, finally. It's taken a while, but I feel much more confident in my actions and choices. I don't remember where the trunk was, though. Here it was. Wow! Sick! Okay, so we can get... Salt shaker gives us more steps when we eat, so I'm gonna get it. And I'm also gonna buy... no, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I can come back here. It's not a big deal. Running shoes would be nice, though, now that I think about it. I don't need keys yet. Secret passage. Is that smart? Do I benefit from a secret passage? I think I'd benefit more from a closet. I know this is risky, but yes, there's the running shoes. And keys. Terrific. I'm getting everything I wanted. And there's the chapel. Okay, it's getting a little sketchy. Spread keys through the house. Maybe I should get that instead. I think so. There's so many keys. Okay. Walk-in closet, hallway. This may sound really stupid, but I'm gonna risk the weight room. No. Am I gonna do it? My reasoning is that ensures that I don't only have one more exit, which is risky. No, it's too risky. I can't do it. That was risky. Let's do the security room. There was some benefit. There was something I could do. Oh yeah, I was able to order. Let's put the security level to medium. I was able to order, what was it again? I was able to order certain things to go to the commissary. From the terminal. Really no point in the garage. Billiard room seems like a smart move. Do some math. Wait, that's new. Why is there a square here? What? Oh, 4 squared probably. Wow. 4 squared is 2. No? 1? Wait, what does this mean? Oh, 4 squared. No, not. Yeah, I'm getting. Sorry. I'm getting the root of a number and squared. 4 times 4 is 16. And 1 squared is 1 plus 2 squared 2 to the 4. So 5? This is very tricky. Nope. Okay. Two times 2 is 4. Oops. One times... Oh, maybe it's 1 times 2. No, that doesn't make sense. This has always been addition. 1 plus 2. Oh, maybe it's 1 plus 2, which is 3. And then 3 squared, which is 9. Yeah, okay. So 6 oh god. 6 minus 16, which is minus 10. And 10 times 10 is... That doesn't make any sense. Oh, 6 squared minus 16? 6 times 6 is 36, so 20. Whoa. That was sketchy. Nice. Secret garden key. Love that. You might be able to get the secret garden here. Yep. Knew it. Now we have fruit all over the place as well. And we can open this side and the other side as well. Awesome. West wing seems like a no-brainer. And what can we get here? Office. We haven't been in the office in a while. I think there was something we can only do in the office. I still want the chapel, but I want more opportunities to build, so I'm going to do the corridor. Yeah, this seems pretty smart. Let's do an experiment. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. At 3 aquariums, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I think this is very likely, and this will actually be a good combo. The letter in the mailroom. Now that I think about it, I probably should have done that instead. If I can do the boiler room here, that would be great. Pump room, not my dream. I do want the archives. I should have done the... Damn it, I could have done the experiment with the archived stuff. This is risky. There's something I saw in the aquarium that there's something interesting in the archives that I want to check out. Okay, awesome. The spare... Oh, nice. Did I get keys? Experiment successful. Ooh, and the lockpicks. Brilliant. Okay, so I no longer need the aquarium to be empty. I want to try to empty... So we should try to empty the pool real quick. Okay, let's go get the money in the pool. And we'll be able to eat some fruit and pick up some keys while we're at it. Maybe open a few locks. It's really annoying to me that you can't use... Oh, nice. The lockpick for the locker room locks. Oh, the broken lever is here. I'd love to be able to make the garden again. It's been a long time since I have more money. I'm a little nervous about spending all my keys on this. Oh, there was not a lot this time. Weird. Why is there a rain sound? I'm going back here because I want to grab all of this stuff. I'm always getting extra steps. The salt shaker is coming in handy quite a bit now. Key. Anything here? I'm getting so many steps out of this. It's amazing. Oh, a green apple. Usually there's only red. I only see red apples. Oh, right here. Okay, I came all this way to buy some gems. Let's just buy all of them, so I don't have to come here again. Is it worth going in here? It was not. Bummer. Okay. Okay, well, still, we have 10 gems. I am in a good place right now. I have a very good feeling. I'm not going to jinx it. I have a very good feeling about this RUN. There, now I'm safe, right? That's how that works. Let's actually make the extra trip through the extra rooms. Just to get everything we can find. Don't have a shovel. That's okay. Not that useful anyway. Awesome. I'm gonna go... do I have any other reason to go back? Not really. Let's use a few more keys. Oh my god, this is wonderful. One more key. 2 apples. That's awesome. I'm almost at like 80 steps. That's so many steps. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the pump room. Hey, let's actually check one thing for fun. Let's do an inventory. 10 coins. Where are 10 coins? Oh, probably in the tomb. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go back there anyways. So, if we go back to the pump room, what I want to do is make sure that we can refill the pool, for one. And I really want to empty the fountain. I don't know if I can. I'll have to see. It's really nice that we were able to power up the spare tank and just fill it with water so we don't have to, like, we have an easier time emptying stuff. That was a good call. Okay. So I really wonder if... I kind of have to do this for science. I need to empty the fountain, which I don't know what the fountain is yet, but I suspect it might be the fountain outside where we make a wish. So I kind of have to check. Well, that's pretty easy to do right now. Okay, the fountain is emptied. Let's go outside and see what awaits us. It is this fountain. Oh my god. And here's coins. The coins I've probably made a wish 4 times? Yeah, sounds about right. Oh my god. This leads to the underground. You also have to have the damn basement key. Okay. Guess I could have told myself that. Wow, it's kind of difficult going down those stairs. Okay, that's very exciting though. We need more steps. I need to draft the kitchen. Chapel. Okay. All of them are holding their tools up, not down. So is it just the order that I need to make them do their hands down? Because they're numbered. I already wrote the numbers. Oh, that's probably it. Yeah. Okay. Well, keep that in mind. Very glad I have extra keys. Kitchen seems like a no-brainer. I still wonder what the benefits of putting water in here was. Oh, 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. We've never gotten the morning room before. Let's buy this. And club sandwich, please. 82 steps. Love it. Office, spare bedroom. Drafting studio. I've never done the drafting studio, but if I do that, I lose my chance at getting to the antechamber on this side. That seems too risky. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your state's draft pool. That's so cool. What I have to do, office. Gonna be an apple and everything here. I haven't been in here in a long time. I wonder if there's any benefits to logging in. Oh, I can do run payroll. And spread gold. And log into network with the previous password. Electronic mail. This is what I was missing a while back. Oh, it doesn't give me the year. I think this is the oldest. From DC Power regarding fuse box repair. The VAC indicator lights installed this is October 5th, 1993. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit. We got instructions on how to do the VAC indicator stuff in the mailroom. I have a screenshot here somewhere of it. Yeah, here. And yeah, it said more detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. So white indicator can only be... Why do you want white? Okay, I'll take a screenshot of this. Actually, no, I'll write that down. I don't need a whole screenshot. That's more tedious for me. White after singing 6 to purple. Short and sweet. Let's take a look at the next email. MC changes to the estate. This is a couple days later. Oh, this is right before he dies, isn't it? Sinclair. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDonald Dougal. That's why it's MC. That's their legal firm, is Mc. So Sinclair suspected his own death. Was it a suicide, or was he... do we suspect foul play? Interesting. DC Power again? Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test the correct sequence. That the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, that is the correct sequence. That seems very important as well. Oh, I can't wait to get the fuse box now. It's been a long time since I drafted it. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. I think we know how to get all of these colors. And then Anne Babbage. At this point, I think this might be just when Sinclair has died. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up to until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. He's probably dead at this point. That's so sad. I want the magnifying glass. At some point. Okay. Well, I was still fruitful. Oh, that reminds me. I'm still working on the drawing pairs, and I had a few missing. And now I've actually drafted the rooms for that, the appropriate rooms. Hate going in here. I was missing rank 7 and 6. What is here? Oh. Wheat and weather? Rain? Grain. Rain and grain. Okay, so I thought... You can see here... Wait, so... Grain and rain is G. Oh, I thought this was D. I wrote, if we count small dates, 8 dates crack 8 safes, but it's gates. Interesting. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Gates? What are gates in this context? Okay, and if we go back to the chapel, there's no drawings here, so I can't check. Unfortunately. Weird. I should buy the banana, or I lose all my money. If we count small gates, what are gates? Small gates. Darkroom, drawing room. I feel like darkroom is a smart thing to do here, just because that way we get it out of the way. And we can just kind of, for fun. Okay, never mind, it's locked, so I'm going to save my keys. Yay! To continue up, we must go down. Is this locked? Okay. Since we have so many steps, I am going to wait with this. Or maybe not. Hold on. Let me use one lock. Oh, keys for sale, but I have no money. Hallway doors are always unlocked. The locksmith. Although it's a dead end if I do that. Let's do the foyer. Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Some major. Yenna. Edwin Sinclair. Count Isaac Gates. Oh, here we can also see flame. Yes. Wheat and... Oh, wheat and heat. So I also have the W that I wasn't sure about confirmed. So I can write that down. That just means that I have the small gates. I hope it's S. There's a payout in the maid's chamber. But maybe I should get the study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Servants' quarters would be good, though. I need the keys. And I have only 2 bedrooms. Okay, let's do it anyways. So we'll get more steps. And we'll get 3 keys. Plus, ooh, 2 dice. And... something else? Oh, yeah, the payroll is here. Awesome. Yay, lots of money. What? Is this some kind of something? No. We've read everything here. Terrific. Okay, so that's a dead end, but we have tons of steps and money. And we got some extra keys, so I feel confident about unlocking this. 3 gems required. YOLO. This is a new room. Oh my god. The attic? I've never been here. Shovel. Oh. Magnifying glass. I found the magnifying glass. Wow. It's beautiful. Does it work? Oh, don't look at my teeth. Wow. It's exactly what I dreamt of. I saw the note there, don't worry. Ooh, whatever these are, the treasure maps that I have no idea how work. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make it there. Who's this? Is this Sinclair and Simon's father? I think so. Where are they? Are they on some kind of castle? Huh. Coupon box? What was that again? Say one coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Oh. A little too late for that. Oh, sweet keys. We can't open this. Wow. I need to read about their attic. High above the mansion in its lofty perch, Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets, and clues from a long-forgotten past. Clues, huh? There's the bishop. There's the necklace. Is this Lady Epson? Chief and chef. That gives us eye. I knew that already. What does this say? April 12th. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dear Miss Marigold, that's our mom. Thank you so much and she wrote The Red Prince. Thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. What the hell? My god, that's ridiculous. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Oh, fuck off. Thomas Yanders, editor, Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department. Change the ending to political with your damn red handwriting. Okay, we can take another look. The book ends with sort of a, like, calling yourself the Red Prince, the reader. I wonder if the book that is in the nursery is the original version or if it's been changed. Well, that was very fruitful and interesting. Small gates. What are gates? Can we buy more bananas? Yes, we can. And it only costs us 1. We're buying all the bananas. That's awesome. I'm 99 steps. This is a record. I'm so happy. Walk-in closet. If we do the walk-in closet, we lose 1 opportunity. But if we do the dining room, I wonder if 99 steps is the max. I kind of feel like it might be. I think it'd be nice to do the dining room because it lets us keep going forward. And we have food. What is that bell toll? Oh, I don't remember what the pizza does. I'm gonna wait with eating it, because I'm a little worried that 99 steps is the max. Ooh, car keys. Unfortunately, we did not get the garage, so there's no point in that. Oh, we're close to the treasure map too. That's forward and to the left. So let's get the passageway to ensure we get as much direction as possible. Maybe closet to get better items? I think it might be worth it. Key, gem, vault key, deposit key. We've never been able to draft the deposit room. Okay, that wasn't that useful. Wait. Treasure map? This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. What? Huh? I have... Oh my god, it's a literal treasure map and you need a shovel. I can't believe it. This is the first time I've been able to do this. Wow, we're digging for a long time. There's a chest. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly? Holy crap, it contains 8 gems? We just like broke the floor. This is amazing. This game has so many secrets. I don't know how I'm gonna title this episode. There's so many cool discoveries going on. Still nervous about using the archives. Because it will make it permanently while I'm drafting that there's going to be one of the rooms that I can't draft. But I'm in a pretty good place right now, so I think I'll just do it anyways. Okay, so it's a key, very good. Let's actually read this real quick. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. So the Red Guard were persons of interest, or Caleb and Manning and his Philip White were persons of interest in Trinsdale bombing, and the Red Guard detained them. And they are potentially children of Blackwater, members of Children of Blackwater. Oh, you know what? I've been thinking of Caleb and Philip White as like villains, but Mary left her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington's Press, for personal reasons after Caleb and Manning and White were arrested, whom Marigold has past referred to as a mentor, friend, and confidant. So Caleb Manning is potentially a member of the RLCF, the insurgent group, the Children of Blackwater. And it sounds like Mary as well. Yeah, the Red Guard were sketchy as hell. I bet she was abducted because of this. And then the Fen Ares crown museum stuff. Okay, so in the aquarium, when we emptied the water, there's an arrow pointing to one of the archive shelves. Oh, hey. Which store is this? Oh, damn it. Oh, actually, that's fine. So, why is there an arrow pointing at one of these? That's the only reason I got this room. Please tell me that wasn't a waste. Oh, this one is as well? Oh, I need the key card. No, okay, there's one left. Oof. But it seems like this was a waste. Why is there an arrow pointing at this? This stuff is in the way. Damn, that's disappointing. I was really excited thinking I discovered something in the aquarium. That was the reason I emptied the aquarium. Okay. Well, I'm severely affected. Morning room. Two gems. Tomorrow you start with 2 gems. This is the first time we get the morning room. I have to get it. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I love it. I don't love the beeping. Another vault key? Deposit box? I need the vault. Upgrade disk. Awesome. We have tons of computers we can interact with. And the letter. November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Always provisional. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73. He's young. After a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years. Not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. This is basically at the same time as we get here. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of the children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, so she was able to get it published, Swimbird, and A New Clue, which we have not read. We have read Swimbird. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Hello, Uncle. Aw, what a nice article. Sunflower. Thermos. Book. Cool poster. Not much in here, but I don't mind. It's a beautiful room. Unless we can get the key, we're locked out from a few rooms, though. Master bedroom? That's new as well. One step for each room in your house. I wish I could back out of this, but I'm going to get this room because it's new. We'll see if the max is 99. $36. Oh, max is not 99. I have 139 steps. Key. H.S. Sinclair's own room, though perhaps soon you may consider it your own. Holy crap, this room looks cool. Whoa, look at the sword. Wow, it almost looks three-dimensional. It is three-dimensional. This is not a painting. This is an actual sword. Herb. The controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. I've discovered that. Oh, this would have been amazing to find, though. I discovered that by accident. Foundation, elevator, elevator controls. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or flaw. Please advise. Well, we knew this already. Oh. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now, you must know that I have died. That's sad. There are cannons here. That's so funny. Oh, another awesome sword. Why do you have such cool swords? MCC 13. Take a screenshot of that. There's the holly, a swan, 2 spades, and 16. Oh, another one of these puzzles. We've solved it already, in a different place. And here's a copy of the Red Prince. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me, ever grateful, Mary. Oh, look, tiny text. P.S. They made me change the ending, of course, as you predicted. Oh, so is this the original copy? Get out of the way, magnifying glass. No, this is the same copy, I think. Oh, there's text here, though. Is it the same text? The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. No, okay. It's just this page. It's the only true color. Is this the changed ending? Weird. I want the original. This is Mary, our dad and us, I think. Mora Jai Box, fun for the family, collector's copy. Mora Jai Boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora Jai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Mora Jai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Okay, well, we've solved one of these already. So, I wonder... Yeah. But this one looks a little different. Yeah, it turns the adjacent. There. I think that's correct. Pretty easy. Ooh. You have been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently increased by 2. This is what we got in the other Mora Jai box. In the trade house, outer room trade house. I don't remember what it was called. Awesome. So now we have 4. We're rich. This game is amazing. I cannot believe how good this game is. Is there anything more here? Like a map and stuff. I wish I could pick this other stuff up and look at it. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:30. I wonder if it's 8:30 in the evening and I've been playing in-game for 12 hours. Well, this was a dead end. We need the key card at some point. I'm gonna eat dinner real quick in the game. Can I cancel? Not yet. Plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace in your house. Okay, not yet then. So we'll give it a second and go open this door. This ends the run. Or it doesn't end the run, but it means I can't get anything else. Let's redraw. Showroom. Dead end. Planetarium dead end. Let's redraw again. Oh man. I really didn't want this to end. Archive floor plan it is. Oh cool, it's the drafting studio. Okay, I'll take it. Never been in here. A very detailed paper model of a safe. Ah. We can actually... If we have the magnifying glass, we can try to open it. So there's 8 safes in the game. I don't really know how many we've found. There's a safe in... I'm going to think about this later. I'm going to try to make a list of all the safes I know of. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Tuesday, December 1st. Great Hall. Ah, yeah, they're making the Great Hall here. Oh, we can actually see which ones always lead to the door. So if this is the entrance from here, the closest on the left leads to the door on the left, and the farthest on the right leads to the door on the right. Let's take a screenshot of this so I can make sure not to forget that. Drafting Strategy Volume 1. We've read Drafting Strategy Volume 3. Awesome. Features. Drafting Spectrum. Most Violet Dreams. Indoor Verdure. Orange Passage. Golden Trim. Whoops. Negative Space. Prismatic Rooms. Word from the editor. The drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Oris, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any of the realms. Black and red, I guess, are political. Oh, one of the realms is probably black. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. That's such a weird way to do this. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use... Can I move you out of the way more? Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Yes, that's me. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Type bedroom, color violet. I always thought it was purple. Associated resources, steps, average number of doors 1 to 2, extra items likely. Synergy, sleeping mass, nursery, and servant quarters. We have all of these going on right now. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than any other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Associated resources, gems. Extra items as often. Most green rooms, shovel, and watering can. I've never found a watering can. Huh. Orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are always the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Foyer, lockpick kit, and hall pass. I've never seen a hall pass. Golden trim. Shops are an essential of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Negative space. Oh, coin purse, coupon book, and vault. I need to find this vault. I have 2 keys right now. Extra items never for free. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. What is the purpose? Why would you do this negative stuff? While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. I immediately see text here. Darja and Lydia. Oh, Darja and Lydia. So that gives them more of these names. We've gotten a name for a few of them. But I don't remember now who is what. Okay. I'm going to write this down next to my notes for the angels. And then when we go to the chapel, we'll confirm which is which. Darja left, Lydia right from the center. Cool. Tomato soup, shelter, and skilled players is the synergy. What is shelter again? Oh, yeah, the nuclear bomb shelter. Prismatic rooms. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you a bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. That makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I did notice this with Mage Chamber, that it's a bedroom and a red room. Word from the editor. Is there anything else here? As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Love it. I have not read as much. This is like a record amount of reading I've had to do in one episode. It's kind of exhausting. Here's a class. No, this is this room. Hello. These blueprints. Oh, November 7th is day 1. Yep, that's when we started. What is this place? That is a beautiful location. Okay. So first of all, this is probably the great oak that he was talking about wanting to be buried under, Sinclair. But also, what am I counting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 small gates. That's small. 8 small gates. Okay, I need to take a screenshot of this. There's apples. Can I count the number of apples? 3, 4, 4, 2. 3, 4, 4, 2. Where is this? Is this a place in the game that we need to find? I think so. Can't turn the page. This seems like a very important room. In the drafting studio, we'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. I can't believe this is the first time I'm going to this room. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plans. Dovecote? Whenever you draw a Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Casino? Games of chance? Solarium? You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Oh man. Oh, I can read about it. Oh, cool. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. The Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary has petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Oh, I don't know which one I want. They're all awesome. I can't believe I'm only getting here for the first time. I think I want the Dovecote because Mary wanted it. Let's do it. You have successfully added Dovecote permanently to your draft pool. And that's the only one I can choose. Alright, that's it. That's everything here. Wow, so cool. Wow, what a room. I need to draft this so many more times. Okay, unless we get a key card, we're locked out of drafting more. So, what's left to do, I think, is to eat this pizza. Yeah, leaving one slice for some reason. 21 steps. Chapel. So Lydia is number 3. That is the pitchfork. No, Darja. The riding crop is number 6. So that's Lydia. Number 7 is Orinda. Number 5 is Mila. We don't know chimney sweep. Number 4. We know plow is Rina. And the paragon of gardening. And we don't know spade. Okay. So we can go down in the foundation or we can go down in the fountain. I think we'll start by going down in the fountain because we haven't done that yet. And I haven't been able to make the version of the hammer that allows me to break walls, which I really wanted to be able to do. Oh, hey. We have so much money and I have no way to spend it. So good to know that we can get food in the locker rooms. Wasn't sure about that. We've seen this before. Didn't have the magnifying glass last time, but there's nothing to see here. I wonder if I can find the... it's tight in here. I wonder if I can find the bottom half as well. Oh, nice! Key card! So lucky! Okay, we're going back. I can't believe it. This run is absolutely bonkers. I really want the workshop. Coat room. If I can get the vault somewhere else, that would be ideal. I don't want to lose half my steps. Music room, keys. Coat room. Damn. Do I risk it? I think so. Let's just hope I get the vault. I really, really want the vault. Oh, damn it. Oh, thank God. Okay. I don't know where you can draft a vault. Oh, yeah, and there's another safe here. Oh, I can... This actually means I can test my theory about the, safe code. It's highly unlikely that this is it. 3, 4, 4, 2. No. It's never going to be that. Let's cross that off the list then. What is the deal with this, though? The step distance? Damn it. Wow, look at how many items I have in my inventory. Let's redraw. Oh. This is new. I unlocked this a while ago, but I've never been able to draft it. Yes, please. Has one door for each mechanical room in your house. Whoa. An iron vaulted mechanical chamber affixed with motorized panels that can reveal up to 8 different doors depending on the parameter at the time of creation. How many doors did we get? 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not as many as I was hoping. Damn. User room is dead end. Potentially not a dead end. And then the utility closet. This could be the vault. Let's do it. No, key room. Damn it. It's not very useful. Special key. Exciting to see what kind of special key we can get. Prison key! Not amazing. Okay. What about these other doors? Oh, haha. Okay, so that's another way to open the antechamber. Cool. What about here? A key. Silver key. That is pointless now because we are out. We were able to draft all but 4 rooms. That is by far the biggest record of all time. I love the sounds in here. These are turning. It's very creepy. Let's go back in here real quick and buy 3 keys. Got the coupon code here. And that'll allow us to... We're gonna have to backtrack quite a bit. Is there nothing to discover here? Oh, I also have an upgrade disc. I need to remember that. Let's upgrade a room. That's always a fun time. Guest bedroom. Oh, nice. That's actually kind of... Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your... What? Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance. If you have a tomb in the estate, gain 4 additional... Geist bedroom. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really good though. Yes. I really liked all 3 of those. That's rough. Did we didn't get it today though. No. Damn it. It's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to the locker room. We're gonna unlock the rest of these locks. Hello. Where is the rumored room 46? Connection. Theorized possible locations north of the antechamber, below the foundation. Full house of 45 rooms, plus bunk room. Bank room. I don't know. Okay, so that's not where it is. Secret door and tomb. Leaning towards this. Doesn't exist. Red herring. Grotto. The red herring. What is the grotto? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Even though it's not a lot of new... It's not really new information. Wouldn't mind getting a key inside one of these. 2 left? More money. And the battery pack. Oh, I so want a workshop. I really need a workshop here. Then I could break down some walls. Why are you beeping at me? Oh, there's coins. Okay. So we are going to the hall. And down here. This is by far the longest episode. No, oops. Basement key. Awesome. Where do we come out? Oh, we come out on this side, of course. The boat is over there, because I didn't fill the reservoir, I guess? Oops. Can we go down if I empty it, though? I don't think so. Yeah, we can only go down if I empty it on the other side. Abandoned mine. That's where we are now. Whoa. Hey, there's this symbol. This was in the secret room, or secret garden. Nice, another upgrade disc. What does that mean? Oh, here's the rest of the map. Wait. Basement. Oh, this is just part of the map. Okay, we've seen this part, haven't we? I have the map right here. Yeah, okay, this is just a torn piece of the map that I have. So, nothing special. We've also read this. Number 10 is buried floor plan, which wasn't marked on the map. So I don't think there's anything new here. Except there's text here. Gel points dreams. Gel. What is that, the end of a word? Points at dreams. Oh, I wish I could light these with the fuse thingy. Wow, the workshop is becoming more and more important. This was number 9, North Lever. And this will lead to here. Can I move this out of the way? Yes, I can. Okay. This, as far as I can tell, according to the map, leads to the catacombs, which leads to the tomb. And if we go here, we should be able to... Yeah, this leads us here. Okay, I know what to do. So this is the... There's lots going on here. So what I need to do... And this is going to allow me to do a lot of stuff. So I grab this, hold to move, pull it so that I can go through the basement in the foundation. Like so. I pull it far enough. Let's pull it a little farther just in case. Okay, let's go up. We have more than enough steps to deal with all of this. So I'm not worried. I guess if the water was full, it would allow me to take the boat across. I think that's likely. Okay, so now what we need to do is we can fill this again. But we need to go to the pump room. All the way to the pump room. It's a long ways to go. Oh, and we also have an upgrade disc. Mustn't forget that. Oh, bunk room. I haven't drafted that in a long time. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. Oh, it says double twice. If you have exactly 2 green rooms when drafting this room, double your coins. I think this is the most likely scenario. It's not a really good upgrade. Any of these is not ideal. I have so many gems. I've never had this many gems when I actually could use them. Okay, so we're emptying the reservoir. The making a wish thing is so funny because, like, it just means you'll be able to collect more money eventually. I think I made a wish 4 times and got 4 coins out of it. So there's not even, like, higher yields for doing this. I'm not really sure what the purpose is. Okay, so reservoir is now emptied. So I'm going to the foundation. And in the foundation, I will take the elevator down. Now we'll be able to do a few things. We'll be able to... Oh, it's the rotating gear is what it's called. The big gear down here. We will be able to... Nice, it just opens up. Do we not need the key now? Or, like, is it permanently unlocked? That might be the case. That's kind of nice. Maybe not. Okay, so we can both go down here at the bottom of the reservoir, and we can now do more stuff here. Yeah, okay. I understood this correctly. Let's go down here first. Because the last time we were here, we had 2 keys and opened up 2 boxes. Oh, they're permanently opened. Everything that happens down here is permanent. That makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, okay, maybe I opened only 1. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. This is a lie, as far as we know. But we should be able to break... No! I thought I'd be able to use the sledgehammer to break these. Damn it. Experiment success. We got a key for opening this. Only 1 blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Are we going to get a key every time? No. Damn. Green memos in blue boxes are true. A box containing allowance tokens is marked by this, but this is a lie. Damn, I was counting on the sledgehammer. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Sanctum key? What is the sanctum key? What color was that? Is this blue? Is this supposed to be blue or is it white? I think it's blue. Oh, okay. Damn it. The green memos and boxes near this box are both lies. Okay, so this is something that we will need a lot of keys for, and I have the locksmith. I can buy way more keys, and I have a fair amount of money as well. Oh, thank God. Thank you for that locksmith. That's lucky. Well, let's take a look at this first. We can rotate, so we can access this right here. So let's try to rotate it and see where it gets us. This is nothing new. We've been able to access that one before. So this will be something new. Yeah. That drumming in the background. So hauntingly beautiful. This over there is where we found the map. Okay. You let me rotate. That's good. That'll give us... Oh, I think this is actually going to be pretty useful. Yeah. We can go here now. This is the first time I've gone here. The underpass. It's unlocked. Wow, it's just unlocked right off the bat? Whoa. Where's this leading us? Okay, it's like we're going in a giant... Oh. It's the lever to the door. Does it work? It works. And I have enough steps to get there. It's locked. 46. Oh my God. I have no idea where I am. What are all these doors? I can't open them. What does that signify? What is this place? Oh my God. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. The music. This is reminding me of, you know, when in Outer Wilds, where you get a really unique song. Wait, where does this lead? Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa. A view. Oh my god. How do I open this? It's collapsed. I'm glad I noticed this on the way back. Oh my god, the music is giving me chills. What does this do? Also rotates. I need to get back. The door is open. Can't believe it. Where does this get me? There's nothing here. There's an upper floor that I don't know how to explore. Oh my god. This music is so beautiful and so spooky. Let's go. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want this to end my run though, because there's more things I have left to explore. Should I explore the rest of the things I can do before I go to the 46th room? Is it gonna end my run? I don't know. How do I get to the locksmith? I'll spend my money on locks so that I don't lose more money. That makes sense. Okay. Able to get 4 keys. 4 more keys. Oh, this music. Code check was pointless. Haven't gotten the vault yet. I don't know. Should I? Yes. I'm going for it. This probably ended my run, but that's okay. I can always play more.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies.
It's Mary reading her book.
And a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Wow.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew.
The Blue Prince.
The prince had a new favorite color. The color.
It's the crown. Orinda's crown. I barely understand what's happening, but it's making me really emotional and I don't know why. I think Simon was a victim of the Red Guard's propaganda. The different countries have different colors. And it sounds like Mary was from a blue country or something like that, and that eventually her son was able to shed the beliefs of the Red Guard. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't believe I hit credits in this game. I kind of expected there to be a lot more left to do to get into the 46th room, but it makes sense that that isn't like the hardest puzzle. There's clearly tons of other things left to explore, like all the safes that contain the red letters. This is one of the best games I've ever played. I say that a lot, but I have a strong passion for games. It took me 25 days and approximately 20 hours to reach the 46th room. Usually on this channel, I play until I reach the credits. I try to play games that have a definitive end. This game clearly has a definitive end, but it also doesn't. So I don't think I'm done. This will be the ending video of the series, but as I've done before, I'll probably do an epilogue video. But what an incredible game. The music is probably my favorite. I love the soundtrack. And just the vibes of the game are just incredible. It's so enjoyable, and the RNG has not really... Like, I've heard people discuss that the RNG kind of ruins it for them. But it hasn't really bothered me so far. It might bother me when I'm trying to do the more difficult puzzles, which, now that I think about it, I have so much left. I'm definitely going to make more videos, don't worry. The difficulty of getting to the 46th room felt really good. And just the wonder of drafting a new room and exploring it, it's just unparalleled. It's such a satisfying feeling, and just the design of the rooms, they're so interesting and beautiful that it's just such a joy to, like, the master bedroom was magnificent. And having played the game for 20 hours before I see that room and 6 or 5 other rooms that I'd never been in before, just shows that there's an incredible amount of depth. Mount Holly, your new home. So yeah, we officially own it. Total rooms 41, rank reached 10, steps taken 184, and I had so many steps left. There's so many different kinds of rooms. I'm kind of curious what the total amount of unique rooms are. There's way more than 46, obviously. There must be at least 100, if I think about it. Please tell me your thoughts about this game. Like, maybe tell me how long it took you to reach the 46th room. I'm curious what the average time, completion time to reach the credits is. What a great experience. And I'm so glad it's not over. I'm so glad it's not over. So thank you all so much for watching and being with me on this journey. Please consider subscribing and checking out some of my other playthroughs. if you can think of other games for me to play, I have a few up my sleeve, but I'd love to get some recommendations, so please don't hesitate to suggest games that you'd like to see on this channel. Yeah, so thanks again everyone for watching, and see you in the next series or the next video in this series. Bye bye!